Hello, everybody. Welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. Today's read is going to be about how you're going to achieve what you want to achieve. You're going to apply a little bit of faith, accurate thinking, enthusiasm, and you're going to go right ahead and you're going to create those dreams and pull them into your reality. I'm having so many people DM me and message me and comment that they're actualizing their dreams by a simple formula of first pinpointing it. What is it that they really want? They could do all day, they love, they aspire to be like, they have the skill set that they're learning or already have to acquire this set of dreams. And it's funny how dreams become reality once we just start working towards them, put a little focus and initiative behind it, right? And I feel like so many of you guys, in terms of love, just opening up, getting out of your comfort zone is making all this beautiful awareness that something that isn't there doesn't necessarily mean it can't be there tomorrow by just putting a little focus, being present, and bringing it into our lives. So let's see what's going on with all of this in terms of we're going to do a 3-card choice, and then we're just going to see what's coming and what's going to help you get that kind of good work, life, peace, spirituality, logic, all that balance together. So some things aren't just too, technical, and some things aren't too spiritual, that there's a lovely blend of everything, that you get to mix in creativity, spontaneity, because that's a big thing in my day too. I know I like to do things just like with a spontaneous release. Hey, I really want to go for this walk right now. Get in the car, go, not be like, oh, I have to do this, that, and the other, because that's just trying to make lists for making lists sake, to say, oh, I did this, check, 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 check. I'm not all about responsibilities around the clock, because it becomes very cumbersome and we feel like we don't have the breadth and scope to just have, spontaneous fun, right? And joy. And that's what we're working towards too. So let's see what our 3 choices are. Number 1 is the swan. Number 2 is the dog. And number 3 is the dragon. The swan says transformation, trusting your psychic gifts. The dog is loyalty, sincerity, unconditional love. The dragon is power and strength. Beautiful. So we're going to begin with number 1. And I'm going to pull some overarching themes. This comes up all the time. So right away, gratitude. When we apply gratitude, this is huge too. Patience and discernment. First, let's start with discernment, because that's saying let's label what's most important first, right? Because oftentimes we'll think an obligation is the most important thing, but why do we feel obliged to do that? And if it's not for us, our personal growth, gain, or whatever, ask, what do I get back from this? This gift I'm giving somebody else, this skill set. Oftentimes, a lot of artisans, a lot of light workers, we all have all kinds of different gifts in our arsenal that are also part of our working skill set. So if we have people that just think that we're obliged to answer them or give free tarot readings or do things, paint their house for free, do something, make them something because we have the skill set to do that. Really ask yourself, especially with the upcoming Christmas season, why do I feel obliged to do that? And if you don't receive something back for that, like if you don't feel really good about doing that and feel like this person is exceptional to the degree where they deserve your time, your skill set, and all of that, cross that off your list so you'll have time. Really, really discern who is in your boat rowing in the same direction as you, really trying to help you through life as well. It's amazing how much refuse you can just chop away, that dead wood, just let it float away, because there's just so much extra. We collect sometimes acquaintances just like we do articles, we do that. But then all of a sudden we kind of have them in the friendship category. But if we really look at it closely, is it more of an obligation? Do you feel great around this person? Do you feel like it's an easy compatibility, all of that? Or again, are you struggling to kind of see their viewpoint? Are you their agony aunt? Do they always have a problem? Do they always need a favor? Stuff like that. Be really discerning what you're doing with your time. And this patience. So many of you guys have learned from adversity and defeat that you're ready for, the win. You're ready for your dream to occur. You're ready for your loves to come in and have things. But it does take a little bit of patience. Firstly, just create your vision of what it would look like for you. It belongs only to you and those, who are kind of like making the formula for themselves. Really get all these beautiful little details in there so you feel like you're living it, the rich vision of it, okay? And now you have to apply some accurate thinking too. That involves, first have the facts that what you need. If you want to acquire this new office space, that you're going about it logically, right? Like, let me price some different areas up, and that, this and that, and just realize everything doesn't happen in a day. We have to be able to look around and really feel things out, and stop the rushing process. I think that's the number one thing. Everybody's so busy rushing, and apply our faith to this. Know that it's going to happen, and once we realize that, we have a healthy detachment, and then we're no longer impatient. It just kind of like yields itself right at our doorstep. Here you go. We're ready. You know what I mean? It's like when we're waiting for a package to arrive and we're checking out the door every 5 minutes. It creates this kind of tenseness where we want free flowing energy right there. Now, also gratitude, number one thing. I feel like when we act like somebody's already here and we have gratitude for it, like, I'm so happy, this love has arrived. I already am planning nice restaurants to go to, fun things to participate, going to the zoo, museums, all these things together. Like, it is already here 100%. Most importantly, with this gratitude, a positive mental attitude. Our mental attitude is everything, because when we're high and happy and up on that high vibration and feeling good, other good things happen because of that. Not just the one thing that we're looking for, our vision for the future, our dream. It's like everything. We're kinder to people. We're aware of what's going on. We can read the synchronicities, all of that. We're enriched overall by all of that. And it's very important, because it's so simple to get weighed down by little things. I was watching Matthew Boggs, and I love that he uses one of my premises about, taking mountains and making them into molehills. They realize there's an opportunity in everything. If you miss your train, say, and you're coming back out of New York, do you have time to go visit a cool museum or a restaurant or something like that, right? I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Excuse me. You can use that opportunity to then, like, pick up something else while you're there, right? When you see everything with that positive attitude of, now I could experience something else, goodness comes from that. So let's see what else is coming. I want to get two. Oh, nice. So this is sort of what's coming of this thinking for you. You have this Knight of Discs as well as 10 of Cups. So you have this Knight of Pentacles, which is saying, you're going to be able to make money. Whatever formula you're putting together, your personal initiative with your controlled attention, budgeting, time, and money, you're going to come out on top financially in quite a hefty way. So really watch, the ins and outs of your spending, what your side kind of hustle is, and how much attention and love and focus you're giving it, because I feel like a lot of you guys may not have the faith that a project can render you some really good money, but it can with this. And look at this 10 of Cups. A lot of you guys with your positive mental attitude, self-discipline, having sound health and enthusiasm for what you're doing, you're going to have this beautiful 10 of Cups moments where you just get on. Life is full. All your cups are full. You're emotional, you're spiritual, your physical, everything feels really nicely placed, and you feel like you're well received in places you go. You're starting to feel better physically, you're eating better, you're making good choices, because it's an overall like an umbrella kind of positive shift for you, and you're deserving of this. And you've been waiting, and the thing is, you've planted the seeds, and now they're growing, and you're super deserving of this group one. So I'm very excited. Really, that positive mental attitude, you're going to really be able to tap into that easily. It's kind of, you're going to have this formula that works for you. You're like, what, I have a definite purpose. I'm applying my faith. I'm going to go that extra mile. I'm going to stay positive, budget. I'm going to have enthusiasm for what I'm doing. And this combination shows you have a really pleasing personality around other people. They're very happy to have you around. Socially, you can fit in anywhere, and you can learn from these groups too. So I'm really loving this. So that's you guys' beautiful energy, group one. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. And all my links are down below. I'm leaning really close to the microphone, so I'm trying to talk softer, because all of a sudden it just gets really, really loud. So now we're on to number 2, the dog. So let's see what is going on in terms of Shuffle-a-Roomy. You have divine timing, beautiful new beginnings. Winter, I know, is all of a sudden going to be like trampling over everything. This is a really beautiful combination. Right now, whatever you're doing with yourself, Don't criticize, condemn, or complain about anything about you, because you're starting to actualize your dreams by staying in the positive zone. It's like you're just expecting good things. You're having gratitude for what you have, and it's building momentum. And now divine timing is coming in to bring you your soulmates, to bring you that business that you've been wanting to open on your own, that fabulous success, that dream trip. I feel like a lot of you guys, December and January, you're going to be going to blue waters, islands, gorgeous places. Sometimes it's just these beautiful little things that we get to bring into our life that then lead us to our next dream state, because we're realizing the beauty, the magic, and what the world has to offer to us. And that's why I always hope that people get to travel in some regard, because it opens our eyes and our expanse on what is really possible in such a huge way, right? New beginnings again. I feel like, you're going to have this new fun challenge that comes up, and you're just going to hurdle it like it was nothing, and you're going to blow your own mind, as well as coworkers or other students. It's one of those things where other people might find it difficult, but you're just breezing through it, and you're like, wow. And part of that is this expression. You feel like you can now think out of the box. And I feel like, you're a very emotional thinker. Like that helps you as well, because you're like, how would people receive this? And you're really great in, calling attention to the good things that are out there. And, you praise improvement about yourself and other people. And you realize that little things are easy to correct. And you're showing respect for other people's opinions, all of that. And it's like, you're really, really expressing yourself beautifully, getting your point across, and people are very receptive to this. So I feel like too, if you're posting things, people are going to, all of a sudden you're going to see your likes, subscribers, all these things on social media going up as well, because you're expressing yourself very beautifully. And I feel like you have a sense of humor, you're artistic, all of that. And people are really taking into this, and that's going to inspire you to do other great things as well, and to reach out and get things done in your dreamscape. Like I really, really want to open a yoga studio, Reiki studio, and then this person will come into the blogosphere or this, the social media net, and then all of a sudden you'll be discussing things with them, ABC, everything links up, this beautiful divine timing, and you're going to have your studio, you're going to have your show. It's amazing. So you have your 9 of Cups coming up to that 10 of Cups. People feeling good. People feeling, wow, this is crazy. King of Swords. I'm sorry, is that Knight? Yeah, when I see Knight, I always think it's King of Swords. It's so funny. This very clear thinking and this really pleasing aesthetic that you create around you, and other people want to get involved, and they're excited about your projects, and you create this kind of whirlwind of enthusiasm around whatever you're doing. It's very magnetic. So other people are going to want to join in and see what's going on and be part of it. Look at this too. Whoa. Ace of Cups moment. So too, you have a brand new, this screams of new love to me, really new, passionate love, also divinely guided in a very short amount of time. I'm feeling 4 months and under, this really divinely guided, again with your divine timing coming in, where everything's just full throttle fun for you, where you're actualizing your employment dreams, your artistic expression, your friendships, your family. Everything is just really in a really calm, good, budding, blooming state. And then boom, in comes this love as well, because your vibration and your frequency is stellar. You're so excited about things. You're saying yes to life, and you're really bringing your ideas into highly motivating other people to participate with you and get you more excited, and everybody's getting really motivated. It's really wonderful. And you're going to be receiving a lot of praise, and people are going to attach high value to your word and your works. It's going to be a really exciting phase for you, Group 2. I love that energy for you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you want a private read or anything, really fasten your seatbelt, because you're in for a really gorgeous, unique life phase of succeeding. And I feel like you're a naturally humble person as well, so people are really cheering for you, and when good things happen, people are genuinely excited for you, because you're into sharing the wealth and sharing the spotlight, which is really gorgeous. So gorgeous energy, Group 2. Now on to the Dragon, which I really love. Power and strength. I do feel like this is a time where you're getting geared up, and everything seems really dramatic and awesome in a good way. You know what I mean? I feel like you're generating interest in what you're doing, and everybody's talking about you and your new plans, and people are very excited about this, and you're taking on a big leadership capacity as well. Oh, look at this. You have love, adventure, I love this. Give these. And abundance. Oh my gosh, what's better than that combo? I love that. And part of this is the fact that you are in a huge positive upswing of your life. I'm feeling too the way that the planets are aligning and Jupiter heading the way with expansion, abundance, and giving. It's like you're riding this huge wave of really feeling positive about life and changes. You want change. You're like, I am not settling anymore. I am not going to get in a rut. I'm going to be creative. I'm going to go out there, express myself. I am not going to obligate myself any longer to people that don't really value what I'm doing for them. And a part of this is like you're ready to travel, you're ready to just open up the vistas of change in your life in a really great way. And part of that is slowly you're getting like these wins, these abundant wins where you feel, and that's where it all begins with. When we have appreciation and gratitude for even the small things we have, that starts to elevate and grow and magnify. It's like that thing where you're saving your pennies for your rainy days. You're saving your good, happy thoughts. Those are generated into the 3D real life occurrences, great conversations, you motivating other people helping you, everybody pitching in and being wonderful. And again, love to really rich, deep soulmate love arriving in a really great way. And this person has a very graceful, like perception of the world and the way they are and the way they present themselves. Very elegant, very gentle. And big celebrations coming up in your life too. I feel like just trust in the divine, and have gratitude and be thankful. It's all about just the power that's being released for you right now to give you a sense of calm, peace, but fun adventure, because you're realizing, I don't want any kind of fishbowl existence. I want huge. Oh, look at this. This goes so perfectly with it. I was like, this is going to be a wands moment for sure. All right, let me grab my other cards over here. So what do we have? Well, this is really cool. Okay, this makes sense. That's going to be more position right there. Okay. So this is saying take a pause, because you're going to have so many opportunities. So have a well thought out plan, because people are going to be approaching you with, hey, I have this plan, because you're kind of the intelligence and the ideas person behind a lot of things. So people are going to be approaching you. This is saying pause for a moment too. Who do you trust? You don't want intellectual theft here. You don't want people running with an idea that you gave for free. Just pause for a moment. Who do you really want to collaborate with too? Because I feel like you're going to have a lot of people lining up at your doorstep going, oh my gosh, it'd be so fun to do this, that, and that with you, and all of these things, whether it's podcast, business, whatever it is, classmates wanting to do projects with you. Really, really step back and really hone in on whose personality and is, in your kind of emotional tribe that you would get on with, that you really would love to spend time with, because you have this Two of Wands looking out over in the future really positively. A lot of cool things happen, really, really accurate timing, enthusiasm, attitude, money, all of that, just like all culminating in this really big success. And you're looking out over it. You really are. You have these beautiful rose-colored glasses. You see what's really going on, but you have a positive spin on everything, and you're manifesting that because of that. Things could be better, things could be brighter, and you're working behind the scenes to make all that happen, and it's not going unnoticed, hence everybody wanting to come and join in the fray, right? And justice, you're going to come out on top in anything. If there is any kind of question, legal battle, who did this, whose idea was this, everything is going to come out in your favor. So if you're up for a promotion with another person, you're coming out on top of that. And part of that is you've planted the seeds for success for months and months and months and months. And, you're very humble. You lie low. You're not going to speak ill of others to elevate yourself. And Spirit sees this. The universe works with that gorgeous karmic energy. And you're going to come out, with definite sense of purpose. These mastermind alliances within your company, your school, whatever. You're going to have teachers and professors behind you. Whatever venue that you're in or operating in, everybody wants to see you succeed. They just do. They see you for this beautiful pure soul that you are, and they can't recommend you enough to other people, and all of a sudden, boom, you're going to prosper like nothing else you've ever seen. And you're also going to be feeling lovely and mutable, like you can really adapt to other things quickly. You're going to have this level of, yeah, I'll try that, let's do this. No more strictness. You're going to be like water. You're just going to be flowing beautifully and gathering these assets down the river as you go in a very beautiful way, creating these beautiful, gorgeous, polished stones that you have you know, a new understanding about, and how you can create things on such an epic scale and have all these people like cheering behind you. It's wonderful, group 3. I love that energy for you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you need a private read, all my jazz is down there. So I'm going to go upload.